Well, welcome to You Hate to See It. This is our special year in review. And a peek behind the curtain here, we are recording this the day before it's supposed to release, and we'll see if I can edit it in time as I
The
have a
most
baby.
good Lord intended.
The most accurate year in review to date.
Yeah, well, because last year we did the year in review and then Betty White died.
Let's see if any famous people died like today.
I looked up today. So,
Famous deaths.
Okay. Well, you
Dude,
do
I'm
you.
not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna
We're
listen.
gonna-
I don't
I'm
trust
gonna
him.
I'll mute him really quick.
I'm Adam.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Nick.
And yeah, this is our You Hate to See It year in review. A little bit different this year, a little bit shorter, and that will be explained in due time. So the first segment we
What does the
always
time
do.
do? Haha. It's funny.
I'm gonna leave that dead silence in there. I'm not even gonna edit it out.
It was really funny though.
No. Um,
Jeff laughed, but his mic cut out.
How I didn't. Made no audible noise.
First, we typically do big news. I'm not doing big news
Can I
this
bring
year.
up one thing really quick? This can be
Sure.
our big news. I like how Nick went from leaning back and being only a head to now sitting up and is still only a fucking head.
I don't really have a good
I'm
camera.
also only
Is
a
you are
head
you
right
sitting in like a
now.
kid chair? Like
No, I'm sitting in a whole ass
Ah,
seat.
I lost my camera.
Oh, this has got off to a great start.
okay, well, I just wanted to
Oh.
make big news, and now Adam made bigger news by
By
blowing up his
disappearing.
camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went and gone down and disappeared. I'm gonna have a sip of this free wine I got today at work.
Think I have wine? I might have wine. I might have something.
It's
I don't know.
so
Probably.
bad.
Yeah, it's red. So
It's so
is it
Not-
dry?
Oh my
not as dry as I
God.
thought it was gonna be. It's just not good.
There we go.
Let me see what the after.
My camera is having a lot of glitches lately, and me touching it was enough of a glitch to say no more worky.
The bouquet on this wine is very rubbing alcohol.
Great.
With
So
with a forefront of Purell.
besides Nick's disembodied head and his wine review, there's no big news this year. Literally, I was going through all of the news for the year, and it was either extraordinarily political or fluff pieces, and I didn't really feel like basically only talking about who won the Grammys. As we
Oh,
don't
well,
talk about
that's disappointing.
politics.
Well, we could change that if you want to.
No, thank you. Especially this year.
Oh, come on.
Previous years, maybe.
What am I gonna say?
No, and that's worse because we will fight.
Yeah, that's called entertainment. It's called content, Adam.
This was an insane year for politics, that is all.
It was pretty fun.
But we're adding a new section, which I know we kind of talked about some of this stuff, which will come out the first Wednesday of this year. But we're gonna do some personal news. I had a baby boy born on a date in a month of 2024, maybe, depending on when you're listening to this, the most current year.
And here's a social security number.
Yeah, I am keeping as much of his information as private as possible because people are creepy. And I am slightly more famous than the average Joe, as I work in the film industry and have a podcast and was a relatively important enough hockey player. So
Thank you for giving us your resume. I didn't.
you're
know we
welcome. I
were
just wanted to
outshone by our
I wanted to
co-host.
gloat just a little bit. But
Jeff, did you
also
realize how useless we are to this entire
How-
situation?
how
I didn't
fucking
realize that until
dull
now.
and boring your guys' lives
Yeah,
are?
jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were just mediocre streamers and YouTube creators, but no, we're actually dog shit. Thank you, Adam.
You're
I
welcome.
needed that reminder.
Uh, first, for you're projecting all of this. I didn't say any of this.
Uh-huh.
So,
Mhm.
but yeah, people are creepy as fuck. I've seen a lot of people on the interwebs do creepy things to videos of babies, and I'm not about that.
That's
It's a thing. It's a thing. There's a lot.
I didn't
stuff.
realize that I was the innocent-minded one thinking kidnapping.
Oh,
I didn't realize I
Oh.
was the innocent, naive soul.
kidnapping is the best case scenario
Yeah,
with
I
the
didn't
creeps on
realize how-
the internet.
How simple-minded and youthful I am.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going around TikTok.
Yes,
I
I feel broken now.
yeah. Yeah. Now you understand why the fact that he's a boy born sometime is the most I'll give. It's more just so I use the correct pronouns. Like I don't want to I don't want to filter myself with that in my normal speak. Anyway, I worked on 2 movies though this year. One's called Familiar Strangers and the other one was called Lucy is a Loser. I know what Familiar Strangers was about, and I don't know what Lucy is a Loser was about because I never read the script.
Perfect.
Nice.
I've now opened myself up to questions, comments, and concerns.
Did you work on the Justified sequel this year or last year?
Last year.
Last year. Okay. Before or after we stopped recording? I don't remember. It would have been.
Before, maybe that was 2 years ago. When did it come out? It came out last year, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it came
So
out last year.
I worked on it 2 years ago.
Okay. All right.
Whenever something comes out, it was worked on a year before.
Okay. All right. All right. I have a timeline in my head of
Yeah.
things.
Any other questions, comments, or concerns
Yeah.
for ya boy,
No.
for Shizzle?
No, I'm scared to talk to you now because you're so important.
Yeah. It's honestly.
Honestly, we should be interviewing me.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? Wouldn't that be a hell of a string of episodes where we just
interview each other.
God,
Done.
I hate that so much.
Nope, done.
Oh God.
We have to do it while doing the Hot Ones challenge again, though. We still have to re-record that.
No, it's so bad.
I will say this year we did do Friendsgiving at my house. It was enjoyable. Everyone ate way less food than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did anyone get seconds except me? I feel like I was the
I
only.
got seconds.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
really
think after the
jammed
first
out
plate-
that turkey.
I was gonna say you did that right before you left.
It's good. It was a really good turkey.
You just
I still have sweet potatoes.
yeah, that was wild. I'm not a huge sweet potato person,
I'm
so
not either.
yeah.
Just the man with a box of them.
That's for my dog.
wow. Let's see. This year I did not have a child. My social security number is I'm a
346.
I'm somewhat better than other people because I power lift. So there's that. And I played football in college. So.
You are Googleable. I mean,
I am.
technically, we're all Googleable from this podcast, but outside of this podcast, you are Googleable.
I don't like that word.
Googleicious? Is that better?
No. Googleable. He's not delicious because you can Google him. I'm
That's
delicious because you can Google
Okay.
me.
So you're Googleicious. Jeff
Yeah.
is Googleable. Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to know what adjective I am.
You need at least 3 strikes on your top 3 things on Google need to be different for you to be Googleicious.
Okay.
Well, I got a girlfriend this year, and this is, I think, the longest time ever since we've all been friends that we've all held a relationship at the same time.
It's true. It's true. That is very true.
So that is my update of the year. I really just kind of worked and then
It-
hung out with these 2 fucks whenever.
It is wild that at one point Jeff skipped being the middle longest relationship. He went from being the longest to the least longest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He skipped middle altogether. Depends on how you count Morgan and I.
True.
Were we just on a break while doing fun things with other people, or
It's,
for a year
I'm
and
not-
a half?
I'm not gonna
You're
Yeah,
not
I'm
gonna
not
Ross and
commenting on
Rachel this?
hypothesize on that.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna Ross and Rachel this situation.
No.
Rude as hell.
I got a new job. That
Again,
is
typical.
well, that is potentially and is most likely actually a real career. So that's cool.
Mhm.
It is salaried and more stressful. I got to stare at spreadsheets all day today. If anyone's wondering how awful my job is,
I would love that, honestly.
I just don't think you're doing the salary thing correctly.
That's true. We had to wait for you to get
I-
home.
That is true.
You're
That is
supposed to
true.
like be there as little as possible.
I mean, I am. I did take for about a month and a half. I took every other half day every Friday,
And
I
that's
did do
still too
that.
much.
and I have the week between Christmas and New Year's off completely.
Are we
So,
doing something then, Nick?
We can.
Okay.
That's what I thought the 27th was.
I mean, we could do
can
other
do
thi-
something. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
do
it's like we
something.
could do other things, you
Yeah,
and
we
me.
can rent a motel and meet up. No.
Well, I wasn't thinking that. I was
Oh.
thinking we'll see what my schedule is with my
Oh.
child, and
So I
then
read the situation wrong.
yeah, we'll see what my parental duties are, and then that will determine if I can go to your house or you have to come to me. But
Oh.
we can do something.
So no hourly motel?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm poor.
Oh. So am I. Oh yeah, hey, I got a furnace. How about a
Yeah.
furnace? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, our lives are lame. We should just move.
Yeah. Yeah. Outside
Well,
of
no.
the job, my monthly expenses went up by $1,000 over the course of 2 weeks. So
Our lives might be lame, but we're doing a lot better than these people. Here's celebrity deaths.
Segues.
damn.
Not the worst segue we've ever done.
Oh,
Segue. Well, half the time, I mean, you have to count all the beginning episodes where we were blackout drunk, so any segue there was absolutely
We
horrendous.
could
If I don't
go back.
remember
We
it,
could
it
go back
doesn't-
to that.
We could.
What if we start a podcast where we listen back to our old podcast episodes and
We got to
react?
be a lot more famous before we do that. That's like
All
a
three of us
jar
need
you
to
only
have
open.
No,
three
and
hits
then-
on Google.
And then when we do blow up from that, then we go back and react to us reacting to the original episodes.
Sounds like such a horrible idea.
Wasn't that like an entire YouTube channel for a while?
Probably.
I don't know, man.
All right. So just so everyone knows, we stopped counting celebrity deaths after October because no one of great significance has died since October.
Such a bad way of putting it, but
I
yeah,
don't-
go ahead.
I feel like I disagree with that, but also I don't know.
There were a lot of there weren't that many deaths this year, but also there were a lot of big hitting deaths.
We're gonna
this
get
year.
into it. I think I remember some of them.
Okay. So we're starting first time that we haven't started in January. We're starting in February. February 2nd at the ripe old age of 76, dying from cardiovascular disease of some type that I can't pronounce. Does anyone have guesses?
Of who this is? It's the guy who's played the concierge on John Wick, right?
No, he died last year.
Fuck.
Carl Weathers, American actor, was in Rocky, Predator, and The Mandalorian.
yeah. And
And a football player.
He was also in Chicago Justice, the 5-episode spinoff of Chicago Fire.
Interesting.
Who was that?
Carl Weathers. He was Apollo Creed.
Yep.
Followed very quickly on February 5th. Died of stomach cancer. Any guesses? We're gonna do a guessing game for every single one of these. I hope you know.
Fuck.
But you can't Google it.
Sean Connery?
Can I-
No, he dies in September or October every year. I don't remember which one.
can I get like one movie
No.
or like song or something?
a body of work, if you will.
No.
Yeah, one body of work.
No,
and then
because
I'll-
this guy is
it would
one
give
of,
it away.
this guy, he's a guy, and
Thanks.
he is so famous that any
50%.
hint will make you get it right. So I just
Too
he
far.
was
Robert Downey
62.
Jr.,
We're close.
Tony Hawk.
Toby
Tony-
Keith,
Oh,
Oh,
right. Shit. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot about that.
American country singer and songwriter.
Yeah.
Would you
Cool
say
dude.
Robert Downey Jr.?
The guy who's
Tupac.
noticeably still alive.
No, I
Okay.
excuse me.
Then February 27th, dying of a heart attack. Not as well known. He was in Robin Hood Men in Tights. 76 years old.
God, I wouldn't know.
Mel Brooks classic.
Joe Namath.
Richard Lewis, the guy who played King John in Robin Hood Men in Tights. He was also in Curb Your Enthusiasm and Anything But Love.
I want you to know I will provide guesses. They will be so wrong.
Um, on March 29th, at 27 years old,
Shit.
died in a traffic collision. He was an American British actor who most notably was in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina and Gen V.
Was it Carl Weathers?
Harry Styles.
No. I know who you're thinking
Chance
of.
Perdomo.
The rapper. Oh.
Chance Perdomo. I don't
I thought you
Okay. This one
The
I
fuck
cannot
is
give
this?
any hints. April 10th, at the age of 76, died
Oh.
of prostate cancer. No hints.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Can I get at least music or movie or actor? Musician or actor? Or both, I guess.
In a way, actor, but not necessarily what they are known for.
You mean like commercials?
No.
Ah,
They were in commercials, though.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. O.J. Simpson.
Oh shit. No, and he was in movies. He was
I
in Naked
for-
Gun.
I forgot he died this year.
I was saying actor for his
Yeah.
great ability to pretend not to be a murderer.
Oh,
I was
man.
gonna say, or his stunt driving ability
Yeah,
in his
yeah,
white
yeah.
Bronco. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only know him from Naked Gun.
I only know him from murdering people and getting away with it.
I don't think that happened.
Allegedly.
Then on May 13th, at the age of 47, I'll just tell you guys, because you'll never guess this guy. Tony
Well, that's rude.
McFar, he was a stuntman who was the stuntman for Chris Pratt and John Hamm, died of an irregular heartbeat due to an
That's
issue
two
with his heart
wildly
valves.
different looking people.
Well, I mean, good enough once you put a wig on him and facial hair. He's got like John Hamm's face shape,
Okay.
but has the characteristics of Chris Pratt.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
We'll see if you guys this hit in Nick might know this. Jeff, you probably wouldn't. So Nick, if you actually try, you might get this one right. June 8th, at 40 years old, this guy died in a traffic collision. It shocked the nerd community.
I don't know.
Hold on. Is it Star Wars?
No, Ben
No.
Potter, also known as Comic Storian.
Oh, I did hear about that. Yes. I used to listen to him, and it had been like a decade. But
Same. But
in like high school, I listened to him.
Oh, I've seen this guy, but
Yeah.
Okay. June 20th. Dying at the age of 88, just old age. Any guesses? Canadian actor. We've definitely
Justin
seen
Trudeau.
88.
that he's been in. For sure one of his most recent roles. Definitely one of all of ours favorite / least favorite films of all time. And then I've definitely seen him when he was younger in 2 movies.
Howie Mandel.
I don't know what his name is, but I'm assuming he's in Goon.
No,
Oh.
all 3 of us liked this movie.
You said favorite / least favorite, so I thought that
Yeah.
meant me
No,
and you and
no.
then Nick.
It means we love it, but we hate it for the same reasons that we love it.
Oh, is it Stan Helsing?
No.
Oh, damn.
Donald Sutherland, he was in MASH. One of the National Lampoon
Yeah.
movies, Animal House. and The Hunger Games and Beer Fest.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. I learned when he died that Kiefer Sutherland is his son.
Really, they look the same.
I did not realize. Also, to be fair, the season and a half I watched of Designated Survivor is the only time I've ever watched something with Kiefer Sutherland.
Is that show good? It's always been on my to watch list, but it was coming out after I had no longer had cable and it wasn't.
I
on streaming.
liked it. I think it's actually pretty good. I just moved on to other things. For me, my issue with it was it tried to be apolitical, but was still inherent. It has to be political.
Mhm.
And it tried to be apolitical when I really wish it would have just gone one way. Like, if it wanted to go full left, go full left. It wants to do that. It naturally veers that way. Don't sell me this bullshit about it being apolitical. Just go full left like you want to.
Yeah.
And make a good show. Don't sell me this horse crap about, oh, everyone's agreeing with each other now. Just make the good show. I'll swallow your pill of dog shit that comes with it.
June 25th, died at 90 years old. Actor. Once I tell you his name, you will be like, I've definitely seen that dude in something before, but you probably won't know his name. He was in The Bodyguard. He was in The Hudsucker Proxy. He was in Air Bud.
I don't know.
The only person I
Cobbs.
Air Bud?
Yeah.
The dog? The dog died?
Bill Cobbs. You can Google him now.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your permission. Bill Cosby.
Yeah, Bill Cobbs, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you've definitely seen him before.
You could have said Night at the Museum.
Yeah.
That was actually the one you
I
should
did
have
forget he was in that
said. If
movie.
you had said Night at the Museum, I would have known.
Then July 13th, 76 years old. He died from complications to a fall. I will give you his career that he what he's known for in that sense, not any of his actual roles. He was known as an American fitness instructor and television personality.
What was how old was he?
76.
Mark Wahlberg?
He was very vocal about a docu-film being made about him and how he didn't want it to happen. And it's happening.
I don't know why I keep wanting to say fucking Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman's not that old and he's alive.
Richard Simmons.
Nah.
Wait, hold on. He wasn't dead?
He is now,
Hold on.
as of July 13th.
That's who I wanted to say, but I thought Richard Simmons was Simmons. What?
When he died, I also thought Richard Simmons was already dead.
I thought this dude has been dead since like 2014. I thought this dude has been dead so long.
All right, so July 18th, at 94 years old, American comedian and actor. We've all seen him in at least one film that is a classic around this time of year.
Scott Kahn's already dead, right?
Modern day classic.
Scott Kahn's
Modern
already
day.
dead.
Oh.
Modern classic. Chevy Chase.
He's alive.
Okay.
And he hasn't been in anything good in a long time.
I have no idea. Trying to think, but
I will give you the role that I'm talking about. Grandpa in Elf. Or Papa. Dad.
yeah,
Is that
I
him?
don't know
Scott
his name.
Kahn?
Bob Newhart.
Bob. I was thinking of the other dad. I was thinking about the actual dad.
Oh,
He's-
no, he's been dead.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh man.
This one probably
Thanks
not
for making
gonna
me sad with Bob.
matter. This always makes us sad. This one, I literally cried putting together the research for this one because it's not on the typical celebrity dying database, but me and the stuff that I care about, it hit hard. August 29th, this was a tandem death. Good old 1-2 punch. They were athletes.
I was
Anyone have any ideas?
I mean, it's hockey players, right?
Mm-hmm,
Was it they got into a car crash or
Johnny and Matthew
hit by a car?
Gaudreau.
Yeah.
Johnny played for the Columbus Blue Jackets and Calgary Flames. His brother Matthew was in the AHL.
Weren't they
Um,
like hit by a car
They
or
were
something?
hit by a drunk driver while riding their bikes in their
Yeah.
hometown the day before they were supposed to be groomsmen in their sister's wedding.
I remember reading the
Um,
article about that.
wow.
Yeah.
Johnny's wife, so this started jerseys and sticks being left at all of the fucking arenas, the professional arenas that both of these brothers had ever played at, like for four, stuff being left out, like sticks and jerseys and stuff. And then the Columbus Blue Jackets hosted a memorial service, like before one of their games. It was a whole big event. And at this memorial service, Johnny's wife announced to the public, because her and Johnny hadn't talked about it publicly yet, that she was pregnant with their third child.
Oh.
She just had her, while looking this stuff up, I saw October 13th, she had her um baby shower, and fans of the teams and stuff had found an address to send her baby shower gifts, amassing an over $3,000.
Well, I'm depressed now.
Yeah, that one I do remember that
Especially the day before your sister's wedding.
Huh.
Like
one. Side note, did you know that Bob Newhart's from Oak Park?
Yes.
I did not.
Really cool. I do love his old stand-up.
Next, September 27th, actress dying at 89 years old.
Oh, I wouldn't.
British. We all know who she is.
Carrot Top.
Dame Maggie Smith, Professor McGonagall from the Harry Potter franchise.
So not Princess
Dude.
Diana.
Also in Downton Abbey.
I do respect the use of Dame.
I mean, that's what she is.
I do respect it.
September 28th, 88 years old, American Hall of Fame singer and actor in the 1970s A Star Is Born. It's the one that Jeff didn't have to watch.
Kid Rock.
No, I had to.
No, you
I'm
watched 1927 and
Oh,
2018. This
yeah.
is 1970s version.
How old?
88.
Hmm.
Has one of the greatest names in all of
Like
history.
Jagger.
Chris Christopherson.
Oh, I know where Chris. I know him from other shit.
Also, I don't know if this is gonna matter to anyone. I forgot that he died. September 30th, dying of a stroke. 60 years old. Frank Fritz from American Pickers.
Oh, right,
yeah.
yeah. So, what was that chick's name from the Diane?
Who? Dame Maggie Smith?
No, the chick from American Pickers.
Oh, I don't remember. I haven't seen that show in 10 years.
Wasn't it like Diane or something?
I don't know why.
The goth chick.
Yeah.
You want to know what she's doing these days?
Hold on, it's probably
She's a-
OnlyFans.
She's a porn star.
Yes. You're not wrong. She does burlesque shows.
Oh.
Is it Danielle
That
Kobe?
makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That tracks though.
Yeah, she does like traveling burlesque shows at strip clubs.
Interesting. And then the last death that we have is October 16th. at 31 years old.
Is this the One Direction guy who fell off of his fucking balcony?
Yeah, Liam Payne from
Yep.
One Direction died from falling off his balcony due to being too fucking high on drugs.
Quote unquote.
Too high on drugs or fell off of his balcony?
Fell.
Okay.
He
well,
had
Nick's starting.
information
Yeah, Nick's doing
There was
conspiracy.
no one else
In
in the room with
Brazil?
him.
regarding a certain somebody.
Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um.
And then
I-
no one else died.
Oh
No one, not a soul died after that.
no,
Everyone's been tip top shape for the last
2
2
months.
months. Yeah. No one else has died.
Nope. This is where I do stats. Didn't do it this year.
Hell yeah.
We'll give you 2 years next year.
No,
2 years with the stats.
they'll just be added into next year's stats. Well, if I just skipped this year's stats and like I always subtract this year's stats from future years, I just didn't have time to go through stats and do all that. But I would like to announce here and now, Taskmaster is happening. Typically, I'm already doing promotion, but again, didn't have time. Maybe I'll play last year's intro to this year's Taskmaster too. Who knows? I don't know if I'll have time.
Let's
for
really
anything.
get them by just replaying the first year's Taskmaster for this year's. Like,
Just have
but
it
like,
be me counting SpaghettiOs.
no,
No, that
like,
was
we
like year
just,
2 or something.
We literally just take the video and play it during the live, and like we don't
Yeah.
do shit. We react to it since we're always blackout drunk.
But so Taskmaster this year is going to be on December 28th at 6 p.m. Central Time. With
Allegedly.
me as the Taskmaster, with
Allegedly.
Jeff, Nick, and then our friends at Drunken Housewife, who one of them was the Taskmaster assistant last year and the other one competed last year. But now they're coming in. We're doing teams. It's a team episode. Jeff and Nick versus Drunken Housewife. Who will win?
I
Be
think
there.
we should actually
Be
flip up the teams,
something.
and Nick drives down there.
And they drive. One of
And
them
then
drives
yeah,
here,
yeah, and then
Okay.
as opposed to like both of you driving there or something. Both of them
Yeah.
driving here. But no carpooling.
Hitchhiking?
I don't give a shit.
I have hiccups now. Excuse me.
That's fine. That's the end,
Oh, it's so
everyone.
bad.
Thanks for listening to our year in review. You're beautiful.
Thank you.